The arts. A curiosity for some, a passion for others, and an economic sinkhole for many politicians. But just what is the state of the canvas in the Southwest? And what challenges face young art graduates? I visited Plymouth College of Arts to find out more from student Sam Button.
I genuinely believe that without arts you don't have culture, and culture is what gives, particularly in England, such a strong historical background. It's not just about the important events in history, but it's about how it was documented, and without art there is no way that it's documented. I think that not enough importance is put on art and how it influences people, and I don't think that it's fair that some people, just because they're not good at academics but they are good as creative, how I don't like the stereotypes that they're put under, and I don't like the labels that they're given. I think that I think that the arts in general, not just the drawing kind, but all of the arts deserve as much focus and attention as academic subjects do.
With funding cuts from the government hitting the creative industries hard, it's becoming more difficult to succeed in the art world, and Sam is aware of the challenges a postgraduate can face.
Somewhere like illustration, you're kind of looking more at getting into graphics. To get somewhere with a more open degree, 3D crafts and printmaking, painting and drawing, illustration, you're going to need to pair it up with something else. It's very open-ended, and career progression is very much defined by how well your name is known, or by what kind of freelance work you get and by who. But when you go more specialised, it's more like, oh yeah, I got a job. But it's just not like that. The career progression doesn't really exist in a straight line for anybody who's doing an arts degree.
Local government spending on the arts has undergone a 17% reduction since 2010, and this trend appears likely to continue. Sam offered some strong opinions when asked about why funding has been cut so dramatically.
Politics doesn't have anything to do with art. Art has a lot to do with politics. Like a lot of pieces of art you'll go and have a look at, particularly in some of the things we have in the gallery downstairs at the moment, you can see quite a lot of political influence, and you just need to look at artists like Banksy to see how they're influenced by it. But politics itself doesn't concern itself with art subjects, and it thinks it's quite obvious to see, particularly when you listen to some politicians talk, how they just devalue the subject entirely. That it's just, to them, it's not something that's worth putting any time or money into. I think of other cities that we have in the southwest, such as Exeter and Bristol, and how artistically diverse they are. And Bristol in particular has a massive art scene. It's huge and it's wonderful. The different types of art that you can find, and the amount of money that Bristol Council funds into the arts. We just don't see that here in Plymouth, and the further south you go, the less you get.
Chatting to Sam, you got a real insight into the arts industry in the Southwest and the challenges facing many students. Clearly, funding is an issue, and so is career progression in the Southwest. Perhaps that's something that can be looked at in the future. This has been Stephen Nixon for Jam Live.